Well, they decided to turn their love for cars into a way to help the community. I'm joined by Suevo and Venetia Boyd with more on the 3MC Car Club. Hello, guys. Howdy, howdy. Okay, so let's talk about this. I got this email and it's like 3MC Club. Hadn't heard about that before. So tell me, first of all, who is the 3MC Club?
So 3MC, we're a Mopar car club that consists of Chargers, Challengers, and Chrysler 300s. We've pretty much taken our love for cars and, you know, come together. And, you know, for us, it's more than about cars. We give back to the community. And so we are a national 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization. So we represent the Chattanooga chapter, 3MC Chattanooga, but we have other chapters throughout the country.
So this is like you said, a national chapter, and then you all are the local chapter here. Okay. So then tell me about then how this came about as far as the 3MC Club here in Chattanooga. You know, like what sparked this interest, or you know, how did this all come about? You'll say, hey, let's do this. Let's bring this here in Chattanooga and make this happen.
So I myself, I'm going into my 4th year with the chapter, my 2nd year as president. So this chapter was formed before I even came into the picture.
Okay.
So we've been here in the Chattanooga area, I want to say about 8 years or so now. So.
Okay. And so is this something like, Suevo, did you all just, you know, this is something, I know you are a musician as well, so then did not know about the love for cars. So is this something that you've just always had, kind of this love for cars?
Oh yeah, I've loved cars. My love for cars actually came before music. So my whole family on my dad's side has been working on cars, you know, with their hands, getting down and dirty, working on engines and stuff like that, always with hot rods and stuff like that. So I always knew I wanted a hot rod, so I ended up having a wreck. I actually bumped into 3MC on an accident. I heard them. I'm like, hey, I got to see what's going on there. So when I seen it, they were nice. They were open and welcome to me. So I got me a Mopar and joined the club, and I've been in it ever since. This is like my 3rd year doing this, and I love it.
And so, you know, tell me about this, because a lot of times, Venetia, you don't see, a lot of times you say women, as I'm looking at some of these cars out there, and sometimes you just think, oh, okay. So how did your love for cars come about?
So I am my daddy's oldest child, and so he had this Chevy Nova, and I just loved it. And I remember once he got to the point to where he could not, you know, drive it anymore, and you know, it was like, we got to get it out the yard. The tow truck came to pick it up, and I cried at that time.
You didn't want the broken down car to go out the yard.
I did not want that Chevy Nova to go anywhere. But I think just my dad has a love for cars. Both of my grandfathers love cars, and my uncles. So, you know, again, I was the oldest. I'm the oldest grandchild, the oldest child. It just so happened to be a girl, but I was around them in cars, and so it just, I guess, has stuck with me.
Stuck with you, there you go. And so there you go. So talk about one of the things, so this isn't just for a group of people who are car enthusiasts and love cars like both of you all, but you decided, how could I make this work to make it something that can help others in the community? All right, so tell me about how all that part of it works.
So again, we're all about, you know, giving back to the community. And so 4 years ago, we came up with the idea of, let's do a car show, and it's going to be in benefit of, you know, a charity. And so that first year, it was, I want to say St. Jude was the first year. And so each year we pick a charity that we're going to do the auto show in honor of. And so here it is, we're at our 4th annual, and we chose the Chattanooga Autism Center. And, you know, talk about autism, I have a 6-year-old grandson who's on the autism spectrum, and in our community, autism is not something that's talked about a lot. And so the car club, because my grandson loves cars, and the car club has taken him in as kind of their own. And so, you know, we chose this, we thought that this would be a good opportunity for not only the car club and its members, but the community as a whole to learn more about autism spectrum and the different variations of it, and also give back at the same time.
So you're educating people as you know, in another way here, because not just about cars, but about autism, because it is something that is a lot more common. And I've done stories on autism and interviewed Dave Buck before from the Chattanooga Autism Center about how common it is. And a lot of people, like you said, and especially in sometimes in communities of color, are not as, you know, familiar with autism, although it is becoming, people are becoming a lot more aware of it. So again, giving back in the community. So as you wrap up, you're looking for, still looking for sponsors, and how can people get involved in the last minute here?
Yeah, so reach out to me. My number is 423-424-9093, or you can contact Swayvo.
I am on all social media. You can reach out to me on Instagram, SWAYYVO. You can reach out to the same name, Facebook, email, swayvo1@gmail.com. We do have the tickets on Eventbrite. So that link is live now. But find us on Facebook, 3MC Chattanooga on Facebook. You can reach out to 3MC on any, you know, public forum at all.
So people can get in touch with you. Well, again, thank you both so much for being here. And like I said, we have all the information to share and let people know about the upcoming event and how they can come see some great cars.
Yes.
Help the Autism Foundation here, Autism Center here.
Food, drinks.
Yeah, food, drinks, and fun, and it's for the entire family.
It's for the entire family, yes.
All righty, guys, thank you so much.